From Holy Mackerel Productions and the mobile unit situated on the eastern seaboard of the USA, this is the Maine Event Radio Show. The Maine Event, great entertainment from our own backyard, the great state of Maine and beyond. With me, Dan Foley, good to have your company as we cruise the cultural map of the Pine Tree State. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Here it comes, down that digital highway, this edition of the Maine Event Radio Show.
Face yourself, my friend. Find yourself again. Take care not to fear the end. Cause you're back to bend. So close your eyes and make this time be for us, and all will be fine. Faint is the mind of man. When stressed by an outside hand. Show me that you can. Ignore time till we reach land. So close your eyes and make this time be for us, and all will be fine. So close your eyes and make this time be for us, and all will be fine. We could be lighter daydreams if only our heads could agree to that which both of our hearts scream. Sail off to sea, mysterious though it may appear. Your answer I must hear. For you alone I'd outrun the air.
made with natural ingredients. Tasty entertainment from the Maine Event.
So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun.
And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
And so this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. The world is so wrong.
And so happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red one. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
So this is Christmas. What have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun.
So this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. We are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Give peace a chance. All we are saying
Is give peace a chance. War is over if you want it. We are saying is give peace
love of life and life of love are hanging on the push and shove. Possession is motivation that is hanging up the goddamn nation. Looks like we always end up in a rut. Everybody now trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, bring it out. Children are killing frogs. Poor dumb rednecks rolling logs. Tired old ladies are kissing dogs. I hate the human love of that stinking mutt. I can't use it, trying to make it real compared to what? Everybody now. President, he's got his war. Folks don't know just what it's for. Nobody gives us a rhyme or reason. Half for one doubt, they call it treason. With chicken feathers all the way out one nut. God damn it, trying to make it real compared to what? Knock it to me now. God, preachers filling us with pride. They're all trying to tell us what they think is right. They really got to be some kind of nut. I can't use it, trying to make it real compared to what? And where's my money? Unreal values and crass distortion. Unwed mothers need abortion. It kind of brings to mind old young King Tut. Everybody now trying to make it real compared to what?
Compared to what? That's Lenny Breau and Buddy Emmons. Lenny Breau, of course, a great guitarist and jazz musician from our own home state. And Buddy Emmons, a pedal steel player. The album is called Miners Aloud. That's A-L-O-U-D. Miners Aloud. And we also heard a little seasonal music from Newtopians, Rex Fowler and friends of Aztec Two-Step. Happy Christmas. The war is over. That's a John Lennon number, as you may know, or not. We heard a great cover of Black Magic Woman from Roy Hudson Band, and Golden Oak got us started for this edition of the program. For Time, the name of that song. The name of their album is Pleasant Street. That and more coming your way with each and every edition of the Main Event Radio Show with me, Dan Foley. Great to have your company as always, and all the best of the season to you and yours. from us here at Holy Mackerel Productions and the Main Event. Catch us here on your radio, of course, and on the web at meradio.org. On our home page, you'll find the Listen Now button. You click that, you've got the latest edition of the show. And on Facebook, you'll see YouTube audio files posted on our Main Event Radio Show page on Facebook, there for your listening pleasure. We call this show 1249, and you can too. Continuing now with homegrown entertainment at its very best. Last time around, we heard from Bert and I, and one of their seagoing adventures. This time we hear about how Bert and I got started with the Bluebird, the Main Event Radio Show.
Well, it weren't but a few years later that I took a new stern man, fellow by the name of Bert. And I shall never forget that morning when Bert and I come down to the dock about 5 o'clock. Bert went into the bait shack to fetch the traps, the chum and the slicker, and I went down on the dock to start up the Bluebird. It was cold as I stepped into the cockpit to loosen her up with a few turns. Saw, saw, saw. I told you it was cold, so I advanced the spark, gave it a bit more choke, a little bit more throttle, and started in again in earnest. Saw, saw, pum, 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 pum. I got it humming. Well, Bert come down on the dock with the trap and the slickers and the chum. Throw 'em aboard, Bert. Bert threw 'em aboard. Cast off the bow, Bert. He cast off the bow, he cast off the stern, loosed the springer, hopped aboard, gave the dock a shove with the gaff, and the Bluebird slithered out into harbor. That was the Bluebird slithering out into harbor. Now that old Knox Macon break one lunger engine may sound rough running to your ears, but you know if that engine would fire once every 12 strokes, it was running smooth. And that big old heavy flywheel onto it would, well, it was heavy enough to carry that engine in between explosions. We hit number 2 about on schedule when we could feel a cold breeze coming in off the ocean, heavy with humdidy. That was the breeze. Off to starboard, old Greasy Frog Light started in a thumping. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! That were old Greasy Frog. And along the horizon were a dark, ominous-looking cloud a-hovering atop the waves. It was a fog bank, and it weren't but a few minutes, for the fog was so thick I couldn't see Bert and he couldn't see me. So I told Bert to cut engine so we could listen for the Bangor packet about due through at that time. Cut engine, Bert. pim, 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 pum, pum. Goddamn flywheel. Bert cut engine. That was the Bangor packet, a half-mile to starboard. Give a blast to the horn, Bert. Wah! That was the packet, a quarter-mile to starboard. Give it another one, Bert. Wah! That were a good one, Bert. But it weren't good enough. Out of the fog, an eighth of a mile to starboard, come the Bangor packet, bearing down at a good 10-knot clip straight for the Bluebird. The packet smocked the Bluebird about midships and drove on through her like green corn goes through the new maid. You know, that can be quite startling. The water come up to our necks before we decided to swim for it. I dove down about 2-3 fathoms so as to avoid the two whirring paddle wheels of the packet as she went on top. Them were the paddle wheels. I come up to the other side and cried out, "Bert, are you there?" There was no answer, so I thrashed about in the water till I struck upon a hard object beneath the surface, reached down, grabbed a hold, pulled it up, and it was Bert. And he was half full of water, so I gave him a good squeeze, got most of the water out of him. None of that mouth-to-mouth business for me. And the tide carried us alongside a bell buoy. I clomb atop it, pulled Bert up beside me, emptied him out complete. And we were near dry as two wishbones by the time a fishing smack spied us through the fog, come up alongside, hauled us aboard, and brung us back into Cutler Harbor. Now I want to extend an invitation to all you fine ladies and gentlemen. If you're ever up west, not down east, but up west, and you want to go swimming, sightseeing, fishing, you can always do it aboard the Bluebird 2 with Bert and I.
So much fun.
Last year. Hey, I'm getting kind of hungry. Well, let's get those lobsters cooking.
Hey, Jimmy, why don't you get up and sing us a tune?
Damn.
Boil up a lobster for Santa. Put that bug over near the tree. Tie his red antenna in a big Christmas bow with a note that says that lobster came from me. He's probably had enough of milk and cookies. In fact, he's probably had enough of Christmas cheer. So boil up a lobster for old Santa Claus and see if you can round him up a beer. It seems to me that people envy Santa. I guess they think his life is a snap. But think of all those noisy little rugrats. For months he's had climbing on his lap. They yell and they yowl and they're stinky. They want everything or they bawl. They burp up and spit up and pee on his leg. Then he has to use the men's room at the mall. So boil up a lobster for Santa. Put that bug over near the tree. Tie his red antenna in a big Christmas bow with a note that says that lobster came from me. It must be out for Santa as he goes out on his trip around the world Christmas night, dodging all that braid iron and falling space debris when he and his reindeer take flight. Then he has to try to land on a rooftop, not being shot by the neighbor next to you, although he may slide easy down the chimney after stepping in that reindeer doo-doo. Boil up a lobster for Santa. Put that bug over near the tree. Tie his red antenna in a big Christmas bow with a note that says that lobster came from me. I bet it's tough for Santa when he heads back to a home that's filled with year-round ice and snow. Just a bunch of little elves to hang out with. No cable or fast food to go. So when you put his lobster on the table, throw an old blanket on the couch, put in the note, he's welcome to stay, 'cause one more guest won't put us out. Boil up a lobster for Santa. Put that bug over near the tree. Tie his red antenna in a big Christmas bow with a note that says that lobster came from me. He's probably had enough of milk and cookies. In fact, he's probably had enough Christmas cheer. So boil up a lobster for old Santa Claus and see if you can round him up a beer. Boil up a lobster for old Santa Claus and see if you can round him up a beer. Those reindeer eat lobster shells.
Hey, Santa, you gonna eat that tamale?
Homegrown, good for you, the main event, radio the way it should be.
Rising early, crack of dawn, heading for the trestle, jean jackets on, sunrise ahead, river below, waiting on the train up in Orono. It was me and Liza, the sun coming up, it was karma and coffee in a paper cup. It was the rock sticking out in the river below, waiting on the train up in Orono. Whatever happened to Liza? I haven't seen her and I just don't know. Whatever happened to Liza? She's waiting on the train up in Orono. You never could tell when the train would come through. You could guess pretty close by a minute or two. The greater the risk, the more fun, you know, waiting on the train up in Orono. Well, you could jump off the trestle where the water ran bad, or you could run for your life. Those were the choices you had. But I never thought Liza's feet wouldn't go, waiting on the train up in Orono. was screaming her name, thinking this is the end. The light of the train came around the bend. When Liza took to running fast as she could go, she barely beat the train up in Orono. We were huddled by the tracks, trying to breathe. I was staring at Liza. She tried to speak. She said, you know, some days it's a toss-up which way to go, waiting on the train up in Orono. Whatever happened to Liza? I haven't seen her and I just don't know. Whatever happened to Liza? She's waiting on the train up in Orono. She's waiting on the train. She's waiting in Orono. Waiting on a train. Waiting on a train.
The Main Event Radio Show, Annie Clark and Orono. Before that, it was Jimmy Barnes and Friends, Lobster for Santa. And we heard from Bert and I in the origin of the Bluebird, their lobster butt. A bit of everything and a whole lot of really good stuff. That's what you get with this and every edition of the Main Event Radio Show. Glad to have you along. Let's continue now and hear from Ernie Hawkins. Some good blues. Voodoo Soup, Main Event.
Don't know what came over me. Must been something in the tea. Got me jumping through her hoop. I bet she put something in the soup. Man, I love those little red beans. Don't forget those greasy greens. Started heading for the door. Feel like I'm stuck to the floor. I don't mean no mumbo jumbo. Put some voodoo in the gumbo. I don't know what it could have been. Maybe something in the tune. She got me jumping through her hoop. Maybe something in the soup. God, I love those little red beans. Oh, then she wears her skin-tight jeans. Tried to make my getaway. She had mojo, make me stay. I don't mean no mumbo jumbo, put some voodoo in the gumbo. Could have been the voodoo in her eyes, maybe just a sweet potato pie. Started heading for the door, already starving for some more. I don't mean no mumbo jumbo, put some voodoo in the gumbo. Don't mean no mumbo jumbo, put some voodoo in the gumbo.
Hey Christmas, I will follow you. Christmas, my friend, I'll do what you wanna do. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're blue. Ah, Christmas, my friend, I'll follow you. Sitting at the top of the stairs, chubby cheeks and tow-white hair, Graham and Gramps in the extra room. Crazy Aunt Sadie, she'll be coming out soon. I can't believe, but I pretend that people really sleep past 6 a.m. The dawn is breaking, no need to fear, it's the greatest day of the year. Hey Christmas, I will follow you. Christmas, my friend, I'll do what you wanna do. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're blue. Christmas, my friend, I'll follow you. Nuclear family disintegrates, many leave for the pearly gates. First time ever that you don't come home, there's not much fear and you're on your own. Meet a nice girl, she helped you along. Pretty soon you'll be singing your song. Over the river and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. Hey Christmas, I will follow you. Christmas, my friend, I'll do what you wanna do. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're blue. Hey Christmas, my friend, I'll follow you.
Christmas. That's Bob Lovelace with his song of the season. And we heard Ernie Hawkins and Voodoo Soup. That and more coming your way with this in every edition of the program. In fact, we got a stash of vinyl records, which we call the Vault O Vinyl, because we keep them from getting any more scratches or dust on them that way, well, mostly. So this time, let's hear Schooner Fair coming home as they head into port. Portland Town, the name of the song, Schooner Fair, as we visit the Vault O Vinyl on the Main Event.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck and Steve Romanoff, Tom Rowe, Schooner Fair!
I see the light across the bay. I see the light not far away. And I hear music all around. I'm getting close to Portland town. So mother, won't you make my bed? I see the light of Portland Head. I see the light. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland town. Some years ago, out on my own, I set a course for parts unknown, leaving behind both friend and foe, needing to find what I've come to know as I watch the islands fade away and bid farewell to Casco Bay. Oh, it's been years and years since then. My heart has brought me home again, and I see the light across the bay. I see the light not far away, and I hear music all around. I'm getting close to Portland town. So mother, won't you make my bed? I see the light of Portland Head. I see the light. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland town. Of all the places I could go, she's still the fairest port I know. She works the sea and tills the farms and holds her children in her arms. No place can know a prouder past. Here comes the future full at last. Here comes that beacon across the sky. And when I hold my head up high, I see the light across the bay. I see the light not far away, and I hear music all around. Yeah, I'm getting close to Portland town. So mother, won't you be my bed? I see the light of Portland Head. I see the light. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland town. I see the light across the day. I see the light not far away, and I hear music all around. I'm getting close to Portland town. So mother, won't you make my bed? I see the light of Portland Head. I see the light. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland town. I'm coming home to Portland town.
Christmas in the state where the Christmas trees grow, where neighbors still drop by with cookies, breads, and pies, and warm themselves beside the kitchen stove. It's a spirit of sharing, giving and caring, hanging wreaths upon the neighbor's door. That's the spirit of Maine at Christmas time, from her mountains to her great Atlantic shore. You can find a farmer hitching up his horses to the sleigh that the families had for years, to give the children rides through the snow-white countryside and the forest filled with timid white-tailed deer. It's a spirit of sharing, giving and caring, hanging wreaths upon the neighbor's door. That's the spirit of Maine at Christmas time, from her mountains to her great Atlantic shore. Families to invite their friends and neighbors in their search for the perfect Christmas tree, walking across the frozen fields and rivers, oftentimes in snow above their knees. It's a spirit of sharing, giving and caring, hanging wreaths upon the neighbor's door. That's the spirit of Maine at Christmas time, from her mountains to her great Atlantic shore. That's the spirit of Maine at Christmas time, from her mountains to her great Atlantic shore.
Christmas time or any time, it's always a good time with the Main Event Radio Show.
Sometimes are stronger and stay with you long.
I'm the king of the hill, on top of the world, in my salty little city by the sea. You can take me from the party, but you can't take the party out of me. 'Cause wherever I go, the good times follow. I'm always in the best of company. I don't totally struggle, I'm wild and free. Oh yeah, I'm swimming around, 'cause I'm a fish in the sea. Say, what's the matter, buddy? Why you look so blue? Seems you don't like these good time friends of mine. Are they not good enough for you? Well, you can move it on down the line. 'Cause wherever I go, the good times follow. I'm always in the best of company. I don't totally struggle, I'm wild and free. Oh yeah, I'm swimming around, 'cause I'm a fish in the sea. Don't give me no grief, don't show me suffering, 'cause honey, I've got too many people to please, and you're too pretty to be crying. Why don't you tell me what I'm supposed to be? 'Cause wherever I go, the good times follow. I'm always in the best of company. I don't totally struggle, I'm wild and free. Oh yeah, I'm swimming around, 'cause I'm a fish in the sea. I'm swimming around, 'cause I'm a fish in the sea.
That one's Fish in the Sea, and Tricky Britches gave us that song. Silent Sam and the Evans before that with Seasons. Laura Darrell, the Maine Christmas song. And Schooner Fair, as we visited the vault of vinyl from their album 10 Years Together, which goes back a ways, so they've been around a while. And Portland Town. It's always good to be home for the holidays, and this is your homegrown entertainment for any time. The Main Event Radio Show. Here's another one from Laura Darrell, Silent Night. Merry Christmas from the Main Event Radio Show.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin night.
Christmas time. Happy holidays from us here at Holy Mackerel Productions and the Maine Event. Time, though, to put a wrap on this edition of the program as we say thank you to this station for putting us on the air, and thanks to Kevin Foley for getting the IT work done that I have no clue about, and thanks especially to you for joining me. I hope you're going to be here next time, because I know I will when the Maine Event comes your way once again. Till then, Dan Foley signing off for the Maine Event, a Holy Mackerel production. Coming to you from our mobile unit on the east coast of the USA, with a wish to be good to yourself, be good to the folks around you, and let's all be good to the planet. It's the only one we got. Merry Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining